guys, welcome back to my channel. It is almost New Year's. It is December 30th and it's crazy. This year has been something. No, that's all I can say. I am a news person. I look at the news every day. I look at crime every day. I love it, okay? I like to be aware and, make videos to make people aware of certain crimes that's going on. So I wanted to do the top 10 gruesome crimes I have done this year. And the reason is because it's not a joke. I'm not making a joke out of anything, but I did want to just say some of the worst ones I have talked about because it might be, these are the ones I think about the most. I try not to, but like, I don't know, there's just something. Like, I am an emotional person, so y'all, even like off camera, I shed a few tears about stuff I talk about. I'll be having to go on a walk because it's so dark, like the one I did yesterday, or no, it was the day before yesterday. It was just so gruesome, and I'm just like, there's some stuff you hear that you can't unhear, but it's like at the same time, I try to be respectful to the victims, not the suspects. I try to be respectful. I try to just, give you guys the information. And it's just like, I don't know. There's a weird feeling I be having. I feel like, there's a weird feeling I be having when it's like, when you really look at cases with victims that die and stuff, because it's like you're looking at it, you're reading about them, but they're not here no more. So all the people I would be talking about are like some, or like, think like a couple, or probably one is alive with the top 10 I've talked about, but they're all gone and they can't come back. And that's how I look at stuff. It's like, it's sad when you think about it that way. It's a lot of death, in the world. The world is full of death. It's hard to look past it right now. It's hard to not think about it. I can easily be positive. I have hobbies and stuff. That's why I wanted to split my channel from, the true crime and the crime news itself to my lifestyle stuff where I do more positive things, because it gives me another out, like, to do other things and be more comfortable. But just a better way to split up all my content. But yeah. We're going to be doing our top 10. I am just going to tell you guys, because I was going through and making the list, and it took like 2 days, which I was like, okay, it really was hard to make this list. I was like, do I want something to be, I'm going to go from 10 to 1, like to the worst. We're going to go, well, all of them are the worst, by the way, but we're going to go number 10 to like the number 1, okay? And y'all might know what it is as much as I talk about it ever since I've done it. So we're going to do 10 to 1, and it's funny because when I was picking them out, I went on Canva, because that's where I do my thumbnails. I can literally, and I'm going to put up my thumbnail of the title of what I'm doing, so y'all, I'll talk about it. So it's funny because I looked at the titles of them and I can easily pinpoint what crime it was, what happened in it, and the only thing I'm gonna have to look at is the names. That's what I have in here. I have my yellow book, the names of the victims that I'm going to be talking about in this any crimes, but I can easily look at the top of like the way I did my title and see, I know exactly what happened in that crime. It's something about visual learning. Like, I learned about that in art. I know, like, off topic real quick, y'all, but in school, college, I took art history, and I don't know, it's just, I'm a visual learner, so I can look at a picture, and after I hear about it for a while and I'm constantly learning about it, like looking at it over and over, I will automatically know. That's just called studying, I know. But yeah, I know what these are about, so let's just get into it. So we're going to start with the brutal rape of Sarah Alden and Mary Klein. This is number 10. Sarah Alden is the one who passed away. Horrible crime. The reason why I put it in number 10 is just because of the gruesomeness of it. This man raped both of these women. They did not know each other. It was literally back to back. Like, it was just a praying in the night. And you had Mary Klein, who was attacked so bad. And I'm going to put up the picture again. Her face. Oh my God. It's like she's healed and she's a survivor and raise awareness for women who go through these things, but it was so brutal. He raped and attacked them with a glass bottle, and Sarah Alden died on life support. So I put that in number 10 just because of how, like, the sheer just insaneness of it all. And it's just crazy how this dude was they say he looked so normal. I say he looked normal because they say he was homeless. I say he looked normal. That's what I meant to say. But he was just walking and just praying for women. There are dudes out here that literally go on praying for women, y'all. And I'm not talking about praying. I'm talking about pray at the night. Scary. Trying to like attack women. I still don't know what I would do in that situation. Like to attack somebody back to back. And it was really sad because Sarah Alden is the one who moved here from another, I believe another country, but she moved to California, her dream place to live. And the day after her attack, she was supposed to meet up with a group of friends to talk about how happy she was and to have brunch and just be happy. And she didn't get to do that. So it's very sad and very horrifying. And I just feel so bad for both of them. But you have Mary Klein, who is now an activist for crimes like this. But you have these disgusting men who do stuff like this and attack women out of nowhere. And he literally came like a bat in the night, like attacked them in the bushes, back to back, right after each other. Who does that? So that had to be number 10, y'all. It was just insane. So number 9, I have the murder and dismemberment of Cheryl Turner. Oh my God. I labeled this as 200 miles because that's how I remember stuff. I put like a small label of something that's about the case. So this girl, young girl too, she met up with this dude online. I believe it was the WhatsApp app. I don't trust the app. You see they got businesses all have like, they be like, you could contact this, you could contact the WhatsApp number. I don't know, that WhatsApp app, I hear that a lot. It was a phone app, that's what I do know, and that's the most popular one, and you can meet people off those. It's kind of like how Kik, do y'all remember Kik in high school? Teenagers, for some reason we was doing that, and you can meet people. I don't know why we had that as teenagers, but she met this dude. They were online dating for a while. He finally came to pick her up. No, she went to go meet him, but he picked her up halfway. They drove 200 miles somewhere to his place, and she had a twin sister, and he attacked her. That's what they believe. He attacked her and dismembered her, and they found her torso in a piece, like in luggage, in the water. Oh my God. You know, that, as I'm talking about it, I think that should have been, I should have put that one up closer. Anything with dismemberments need to be like closer to number 1. It was just very gruesome. And it was, actually the other dismemberment I have on here is closer to them, like up, and it should have been up there, but it was just a similar case to like the Sade case. So just be careful who you talk to online, y'all. He looked like a creep, but it's crazy how you got these people that will, gain your trust. No matter if it was online or not, just be careful with y'all online date. You could easily meet people online. It's just, be careful. People they are crazy. You gained their trust. She trusted him. And her twin sister, she said she just didn't know what was going on. So that was just heartbreaking. But yeah, the dismemberment was just terrifying. I can't imagine. I don't want to imagine. I'm never looking in the suitcase, never looking in the plastic bag, nothing. I'm not opening anything I see outside, okay? Never. Don't do it. Call the cops if you see a bag just lying down somewhere. I don't know. The reason why is because it was something I seen on YouTube. Maybe it was online crime, but it was an old case, I guess, from like the early 2000s. But these two friends, one of the friends killed the other friend, and her bag in the garbage bag that was just sitting on the side of the highway was her friend's cut up body that she cut up. She dismembered her body and left it there. Oh my God. And in the picture, all you see is the garbage bag in the middle and then crime scene tape around it. So horrifying. I will be so freaking scared. That's why I don't open none. I don't do that. I don't want to see nothing. It's too much stuff I've heard. So let's get to the next one. So number 8 is the death of Joselyn Nary. I hope I said that right. That case was so sad. That little girl who was preyed on, raped, and murdered by those two men. They assaulted her. They followed her. It's all on camera. And they were also, I believe, they were undocumented. It's just, oh my God, that was a big case when it happened. It's like she was going out to meet her boyfriend. Parents got to be careful with, watching their kids, making sure they know where they are 24/7. Y'all, this hair is killing me. But it's like, you had these two grown men asking for directions, and then they lure her away and attack her and then murder her. That's horrifying. That was so sad. I kept reading. I was like, oh my God. That one kept sticking in my head. I was like, she was so pretty, just so young. And it's like, you got disgusting perverts like this around the world that will just take these kids' lives. I don't understand. The dudes tried to turn on each other, idiots. I do think that, did they get deported? I don't even remember. I might have to do an update to see where that happened, because I know they did not have the trial for that yet. I know they had a did they? I think that they said what they were facing, but I don't know if they were deported, which they should be. But that was really a sad case for her. Did not deserve that whatsoever. Nobody does. So next we have the attack of Tessa Muel by her partner. This one was so gruesome. She was stabbed, she was set on fire, she was attacked, and she was paralyzed by her partner after a domestic violence incident. All these domestic incidents, attacks, arguments, it's crazy what they lead to. He wanted her dead. He wanted her dead. And I do believe they had kids together. And she survived, but she was paralyzed in her face, and he set her on fire and it just stabbed her. It was so gruesome, and that's why I had to put this like going up, because I was like, okay, you can kind of see that we're getting into like the really bad. All these are bad, like I said, but the real sheer like attack and brutalness of stuff, y'all. But nobody deserves this. I don't understand how arguments turn into murder. I don't understand how men can't control their feelings, and it happens to women too with their partners. I'm just saying on this case. But how do you just stab somebody, set them on fire, like try to shoot them, and like paralyze somebody? That's insane. That's actually insane. I felt so bad when I was watching that case. I was just like, when I was listening to it, I was just like, oh my God. It was, all I saw was stabbed, paralyzed, just attacked. I was like, oh my God. And that's by somebody she lives with. You know, it's really scary living with your attacker, knowing that there was possibly incidents before. I wish a lot of women could, like, it was easier for them to leave. But a lot of control is in these relationships, y'all, and you just never know what can happen. It's scary. So just be safe. So next we have the dismemberment of Sade Robinson, just like Cheryl Turner. I had to put this one up higher because this, oh my God, y'all, this was nasty. I had to use that word, nasty. This was so gruesome. And I remember hearing about it. It was all in the shade room. It was all on the news. It was trending everywhere. It was so big because it was like a freaking hell house up in that basement. Blood everywhere. He dismembered her. This was somebody she met online, by the way. She did not know him. And then in that whole video, I kept on saying, I was like, do not pick people up, because I believe that she drove. Do not pick people up. Do not take them home, ladies. Don't do it. Let them catch a cab or something. It's like, be careful. You don't know what he could do in your car. You just never know. But they drove back to, they met, they went to dinner. In a public place, mind you, because they're on camera. They went back to his place. Whatever they was going to do, there's nothing wrong with hooking up on the first date. Do you. I don't recommend it, but you know, do you if that's you. And he just attacked her. And he cut up her body. And he discarded her body in different areas. And then he burnt the car. They got GPS, they found it. It's like you're finding her body parts all over like different areas of this city. And he was driving for some hours to dump them. He looked like a psychopath. He looked like a psycho. I said it before. That dude, she was like a pretty black girl, and I'm not saying that looks matter, but I'm just saying he looked crazy. They did not look like they matched, but opposites really do attract. So it's not all about the looks, but he did look crazy, and I'm gonna say crazy because he looked crazy. Yeah, be careful, ladies, who you talk to online. Also, I don't recommend going to hook up with people you meet online on the first date. You just never know. Or if you want to be more comfortable, I wouldn't want them in my home. Jeez, anything can happen. That's all I know. But they went downstairs in that basement and they just saw it. They saw the paper that he had laid out. He literally planned planned to attack her. When this stuff happens, they really need to do more investigations, because that's not his first time doing that. That was way too planned. Or it could have been a case of him watching serial killer stuff and trying to recreate it, you know? But this was gruesome, and you see where we're going with this now. Let's get to the next one. So number 5, we have the murder of Tiffany Morrison by her partner. Oh my God, y'all. I referenced this one so many times in my videos of just how gruesome it was, how scary it is, and how your partner can even do this. This woman was shot in the head in the shower. Vulnerable position, mind you. You don't know what's going on out there. This is your husband. Shot in the shower, dismembered, thrown in the backyard, in the shed. Kids in the house. Don't know how nobody heard this, but how did he chop her up in the bathroom with like a saw? This is why I say I just still don't understand this one, but shot in the face, in the head, in the shower. I'm thinking of the bumps. Like, this is stuff I think about, the bumps when she fell. You're falling in the shower. No matter what, you're dead. Unless he caught her and they didn't hear it. This case is very gruesome, and it's definitely one of the most gruesomes I talked about. It's just, I can't stop thinking about the vulnerable position. Just to shoot somebody in the shower when they're unprovoked, and you know, just the sheer fact that you don't know what's about to happen to you is the scariest part of all. You know, you're taking a shower and your husband is probably talking to you outside, and oh my God, some stuff I don't want to know how. It's just horrifying to think about. He's a disgusting freaking man, and I don't understand how people like this exist, y'all. I'm gonna get off this one. This one was insane. That's all I'm gonna say. So number 4, we have Jordan Cannon. The murder of Jordan Cannon by her husband. Y'all see all these partner killings is insane. This woman was a deputy, and her husband was an ex-deputy, and he shot her in the face 12 times. I put this on TikTok. Everybody said the same thing I said. They was like, that sounds personal. I said, it do sound personal. He still didn't even give a reason for why he did it. He just said he remembered her lying on her side. Her stepson heard 5 shots and then ran out the house. There where they said 12 shots. 10, because I had to correct it on my video. But 10 to the left side, 2 to the right side. How do you even do that? The hate for her that he had was legit. You can't say you love somebody after doing that. You cannot. That's so hypocritical. That's so disgusting and foul of you. And then had the audacity to just, he was on the phone with his uncle and he was like crying. I don't know if he went crazy that day. I don't know. Nobody knows until he started talking. But he was sentenced to life, like with life without parole. Should have got him death in prison. That's insane overkill. I don't even know. Just to shoot somebody like that and to look at it. I'm just thinking like her face is gone. That's all I'm thinking about. So yeah, very horrifying, y'all. So now we have number 3, which is the case of Donovan Shepherd. This is not a victim, okay, y'all? I just don't remember. I think they left the little girl name out of it because she's young. We have him. That's the HIV case, y'all. I actually just did a video about that, and I talk about this many times too. The reason why this is number 3 is because, and it's a rape case, nobody died, okay? Somebody should die. He should have died. The reason why he's on here, like I said, she's not because she's a minor, but also HIV. This is a killer, okay? This dude was a coach, a little league coach, I think, or something. They really need to investigate that seriously because this is not the first time he did this. But he was charged for rape of the girl that he was dating, her daughter, and he was HIV positive. The mom knew. She held him up at gunpoint when she walked in on him raping her daughter. And it turns out that she knew it happened before. So insane. And I put that on my shorts too. And everybody did say, there's like, no brainer. She needs to go to jail. And I really do think the same. It's like, that's insane. She was even raped on her 12th birthday. Like, he's a serial rapist. Disgusting. But this is number 3 because of, you know, he's sick. And you can easily give that to her or to somebody else. Now, I hate saying this part too because I said this in the other ones I did. I did 2 of these videos with him because I had to do an update. I really hate talking about this part, y'all, but I have to say it. I don't know if she has HIV because I don't know if he used a condom or not. Like I said, he raped her, but they didn't say if he used one or not. And that's a big thing because it's like, you have HIV. You're already a rapist. You're going, like, they should have given him, like, life without parole. I believe he actually got 40 years with, like, life in prison with possible parole in 40 years, which is insane. I'm just like, what? This, like, what? There was a man before I learned about in the news. Man, it was like probably a year ago that he had HIV, and I think his was turned into AIDS because it wasn't like working, and he was purposely hooking up with women to like hurt them and to give the disease to them. I'm just like, oh my God, some sick people. That is a crazy virus. You know, people deal with it. They have medicine for it, but you don't do this. He's a predator. And like I said, they really need to look at those kids that he was coaching. Disgusting case. It's definitely needed to be number 3. That was sick. I was like, raping a little girl and you have HIV, that's another level of just sinister, bro. I don't know. That was disgusting. But they didn't name the girl. Neither they shouldn't. Like, she's a victim. And she's also a minor. It's just, that was sad. Ruined her life. Ruined that little girl's life. So next we have the parents. I'm not going to name these people. I'm just going to put the title up. But this is for their children. We have, I believe they had 3 children. 2 died undocumented. Now, the reason that, y'all, I talk about that case so much, the fire pit case, as I name it, because they burnt these babies in the fire pit. They found charred remains of nothing, DNA belonging to those babies. They had no name, they had no security, no social security, they had no birth certificates, no footprint, nothing. These kids were undocumented, meaning they most likely had the babies at the home. Nobody knew they had them. They threw them in the fire and set them ablaze. Oh my God, it's so gruesome. It's like, how do people like this exist? Like, you really cannot, like, be okay with this. And they both did this, the mother and the father, sick people. And then when they found them, because it was 2 babies dead in their fire pit, they found, like, the remains. When they found them at the hotel, they had another undocumented child that was alive. I'm just like, if you don't want the child, go give it away. Like, and then you don't want to keep, like, be careful getting pregnant, man. What the heck? Like, I don't know what to say. That was a dark one. And I always reference it because every time I see their faces on my screen when I talk or when I think about it, because I see their evil faces, it's very just so sad for the children. Didn't get the chance to grow up. Like, who just has a baby as a mother and then just kill it and then burn it? That was, oh my God, that was just such a dark case, y'all. Okay. And number 1, if you guys have not known, I talk about it so much since I have done it, the murder and dismemberment of Margaret Craig. Oh my God. This will forever be number 1. I don't care. This case was so gruesome. It was another level of gruesome. 3 generations ruined. We have the grandmother who was murdered, the mom who did it, and her daughter the mother's daughter, the granddaughter, who she made help clean up and stuff and help cut her up. Oh my God. The daughter, y'all, this is how the story went. The daughter went over to her grandma's house. She heard arguments or whatever, then she heard a thump down the stairs. The mom told her that it was nothing, they was throwing stuff down the stairs, so she ended up leaving. The next day she go to her grandma's room, find a tub, and she opened it. Oh my God, I guess it's your grandma's house, of course you're going to open stuff. She found her body up in there. Oh my God. I don't know what that looks like. Okay, I don't want to know what she looked like up in there. Like, you have a body. I don't know what their conversation was after that, but whatever it was, the mom persuaded her to help. Probably threatened her, to be honest, because if you see that, you're like, I don't know. But the mom killed her. So they cut her up. Now, at this time, she got friends that's worried about her. They call the cops, mind you. Before they even get her, y'all, they turn on the grill outside. They cut up her body, flesh after flesh, and put it on the grill. Smoke is going everywhere. Then the neighbors come over to help put the fire out from there because it was a fire because of the grill. Now, I don't know if they opened it. I don't believe they opened it. Oh my God. Y'all, sorry. I really just got scared by my dog. What the heck? His face popped out of nowhere. But they didn't open it, but they put the fire out and then they went away. Nobody knew. They boiled and they grilled her. Oh my God, that's still so shocking. Take it back in the house. Cops come over to check. They open the door. The cop said the whiff just hit them. And everybody, if you know decomposition, I don't know, you shouldn't know, but you know, the stuff you hear. They said it just hit them. I'm like, oh my God. They go in there and check because they let them in there. They go downstairs. They said it was like freaking some kind of saw. You see blood, you see knives, you see saws everywhere, blood everywhere, pieces of stuff everywhere. Like, how do you do that to your mother? How are you okay with this with your grandmother? Grandmother, mother, daughter. 3 generations ruined. Horrifying case. That will forever be #1. I don't care. That was so dark. It was, the fact that I remember it like that says it all. It was just such a, to go out like that. And that was the case. I said, I believe that spirits really remain because of stuff like this. Is like, her body was just gone because of her daughter. I don't know why, but I got a feeling some hate, well, a lot of hatred, obviously. Like, she wanted her mom dead. Oh my God, it's so sad. I look at that picture and it's just so sad of Margaret Craig. It's really heartbreaking, man. I'm like, to just be cut up like that and dead by your daughter is just so sad. Did not deserve. So those are my top 10. I know they were gruesome, y'all. Ugh. Yeah, those last 3. Oh my God. The 2 that really stick with me though is the one with the one I just told you with Margaret Craig, and then the wife that got shot in the shower. It's like, who shoots somebody in the head in the shower? You don't even know it's nothing is coming for you. None of these people thought they were gonna die. They were just living their life, and it's so sad, just taken out just like that. That's so heartbreaking. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Those are my top 10. Very gruesome. I know, it's just some evil people in this world. All these cases they remind me to be, be careful, be safe, live your life still, but be careful. And just be aware, stay alert, stay just safe at all times. Just always, I think the big one with this one, I always try to pinpoint one of my sayings on these. I would say, stay alert. You never know who's behind you or beside you. I'm looking at my dog over here. You never know. So on that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. The next time I see you guys, it'll be next year. Oh my God, it'll be January 1st when I'm doing my next video. Yeah, because I'm not recording tomorrow. It's New Year's Eve. I think I'm gonna be home. I'm gonna be taking a lot of pictures, hanging out with my sisters, drinking safely. But you guys will see me January 1st. We're going to see what crimes has happened I guess we're going to see what happened on New Year's Eve. But we got a lot of stuff going on. I guess I'm going to give you guys my end of the year speech. Be careful. This year was something. It was horrifying. I'm still going to be uploading shorts though. I'm going to upload some shorts today and tomorrow. But this year was something, it was horrifying. It's like, I call it the purge era. Like, people were dying left and right over here this year. And, it says a lot. Humanity in 2024 was another level. I don't even know what to say. It was just a lot. I didn't think I would be... I'm proud of myself that I got to over 900 subscribers this year. That was an accomplishment. We're slowly growing, but I'm excited to grow, and I'm excited for you guys because I would say everybody on my channel are crime lovers. I'm a crime lover, so I would hope that you guys are. We talk about crime, we debate That's all. Also, I'm going to be doing live streaming soon too. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay safe. Have a safe and happy new year. And I will see you guys next year. Bye.